Hello and welcome. Hope you all are doing fantastic today. Thanks for being here. Updates, news, and changes. I don't want to go too quickly into all the updates because I wanted to give everyone a chance to get in here. I was ready to start a little bit earlier than I'd planned. But you know what? Maybe we'll just jump right into it. But thank you all so much for being here. How's it going? So many names. Can't even keep up with them. Hope you're doing fantastic. Where are you all joining us from? And how are you feeling this fine week? Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to it. Thank you and you and you. I'm excited to drop my 10K video as well, the music video I made for 10K. That's so exciting. And thank you all so much for being a part of it with me. Huge goals about to be met. I'm so excited for it. So let me see if I can keep up with all of these questions. There's a lot that shall be told for sure. Yes, a lot coming at you. And thanks for being a part of it. Yes, so much to share with you. So much. Favorite all-time Disney movie? I like Inside Out a lot. How about you? I'm trying to pick on the spot. Oh yeah, okay. Giving you an update. Are you ready for update? Hey, what's going on? Everyone, love it. Beautiful. Houston, there you go. Chicago. Lots of great places to be from. Okay, Dade City, Washington State, Fort Ritchie, Gaithersburg, nice, awesome. Kissimmee, beautiful. Okay, so update. A lot of people asking. You want to know what's going on. You're eager to hear. Updates regarding, is my internet still good, by the way? Can you see me and hear me okay? Let me know. Updates regarding, hey, what's going on, Claire? Hope you're doing awesome. Northern Ireland, Southwest Florida, love it. From New Jersey, going to Volcano Bay, hey, that's awesome. Enjoy it. Hope you love it. Thank you so much, Molly. I'm so excited for it. Missouri, Oregon, North Carolina. There's so many places I'd love to visit in the future. Yes, love it. Thank you so much. I don't know, actually, Kelly. We'll have to check that one out. Thanks for asking. Probably the answer is yes, but we'll have to see. So close. That's right. Washington State, Omaha, Volcano Bay. I keep reading Volcano Bay. I'm like, you're from Volcano Bay? But no, it's just so much to read so fast, so thank you all. Camera's good. I'm glad camera's good. I'm glad the footage is coming in okay. This thing's kind of weird with the zoom on my face sometimes. From Naples, love it. So many great places. Hear you perfectly. See you perfectly. Love it. Massachusetts, Australia, love it. So many fun places to check out in the future. Okay, update. You want the update. You know we're here for. Going to give you the information. So, you know I had travel arrangements upcoming. And I am excited to share travel adventures with you in the future. Okay? I'm excited for that. It's going to be a great time. So, what's happening in the short term? Towson, Maryland, Virginia, love it. Texas, awesome. Birmingham, Alabama, nice. There's so many places I've never been I want to go to. What's happening and what's changing is always putting a positive spin on it. That's so true. You got to put a positive spin. Denver, I like it. Make sure you hit the like button. I love it. Thank you all. Thanks for being a part of it. There you go. Yeah, you can do that too if you like. Appreciate you. So the news is this. I was planning travel arrangements. You may have seen my video. I'm traveling. I have travel adventures upcoming. So the change is this. The initial plan was I was going to travel to Maryland. I was going to see family. It was going to be a great time. It was going to be fantastic adventures for like a week. And then we would travel to California, as you may or may not have known. If you haven't seen that video, traveling, I'm leaving Florida, you can see that video, and that's pretty much what I'll say. And I give you a little bit more details on it in that one. So if you're looking for more information on that, check that one out. But yeah, so that was the original plan. The new plan is as follows. Now, there's a challenge with the new plan in that there's still kind of tentativity. This is tentative, but here's what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to it. So that was the plan. The new and revised plan for now is I'm going to be flying directly. I'm going to be foregoing the Maryland leg. I was updated, thanks to many of you all, and as well as some friends and family, that Maryland had a 2-week quarantine if you're traveling from Florida. And my plan was only to spend a week. So it puts a lot of challenges on the table. So the current plan removes Maryland for now from the equation. And you know I'd love to see family, would love to catch up with them and try some delicious restaurants and all the good stuff around there and share the whole adventure with you going back the other direction. But kind of based on the current health climate, and I discussed with family as well, just kind of for everyone's well-being, health, and safety, I've decided to postpone my visit to Maryland. I would love to go again soon. Maybe it'll be next year when I go to go back see family, enjoy some good stuff. But for now, and so that's kind of the plan for now. That's what's going on. That's the update. and wanted to let you know the plan for now is to go directly to planning to go directly to. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. You like the background too. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the plan for now is, I know it's sad, to go directly to California and meet Michelle there. Now, there's another variable on the question. Now, this does mean some of you who are like, oh, yay, more Florida time. You're right. You win more Florida time. So, yay, exciting for that. But that's the plan. That's the revision. Now, this is still tentative because things are evolving from a health perspective, and a lot of things may be subject to change. Whereas before, maybe travel and helping Michelle move was something that needed to happen sooner rather than later, and that may also be pushed. So we're still figuring out exactly what that will look like. I do want to travel, and I'm so excited to share travel adventures with you in the future. It's kind of painful to say, like, oh, this was so exciting and planned, and I announced this big thing, which I was super excited for, and it's tentative. But the plan for now is to travel out there, and that could still be subject to change, which is a challenge because, I'm looking forward to traveling. Now, if it is postponed, and thank you so much for being part of it, so glad we can inspire and share fun adventures with you. All right, so that's where we're at, and wanted to let you know that that's the kind of update. That kind of main leg of the trip here being one leg of the trip there being postponed, maybe until next year to catch up with family and otherwise, but the trip as a whole, maybe still, we'll see. Rachel, I say you're still going to ultimately end up back in Florida. I mean, I might not be leaving for longer than anticipated. I will be traveling at some point, but it may be postponed. So the trip that I've planned with Michelle, when I was originally saying, well, I'll go in like a month, might be pushed out. Might be a little bit longer as health situations progress forward. Now, we can't know for sure. We're still waiting for news and updates from different states and what things look like health-wise. So that's kind of where I'm at. And that's what's going on. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Does California have restrictions? Some. There are some restrictions. I don't think they have the same quarantine rule, but I know they're discussing and deliberating on some of that, which is kind of why I'm saying we don't know if that trip is happening from a California perspective. There's also the question of just what's open and are things accessible out there? Does it make sense, whether it's work-wise or whatever else, to be able to do stuff out there? Let me catch up on some of these comments. Yeah, awesome. I like it. Beautiful. Good stuff. Okay. Thanks so much for being a part of it. How hot is it here? It is hot. It is toasty, for sure. Especially with all these lights on. You get all the lights in your face. So that is the big update. Now, I want to kind of go further on that, where you may say, okay, Dave, what does this mean? Let's say, if I'm traveling directly out there, sure, you lose the Maryland leg, but I'm going straight out there. We can share California adventures. That'll be fun. Get Michelle set up. Be on our merry way. We don't know what happens next after that. What happens if we don't go to California is the next question. And there's a couple of points I want to speak to. One of them is this. I talked about, good to know. Thank you. California does not currently. That's cool. Thank you. Adam, how's it going? Hope you're doing great. So awesome. So glad to be able to meet y'all. I like it. Okay. I'm trying to keep, there you go. I'm trying to keep going with all of the notes here. I know lots of us, hoping I'm still around for more theme parks and such. So that's the question right now, is whether or not that traveling will be happening. If it does, I'm planning to share all those same adventures, and we'll postpone a Maryland part until maybe next year. But when it's safe and when everyone's healthy and able to get together, we'll definitely be doing that. Another update on that front is I talked about my interest in traveling to Hawaii. And I think it was many of you, so thank you for the update and letting me know, many of you had mentioned that Hawaii is a little bit kind of dicey right now as well in terms of the whole 14-day quarantine thing. They have that going on in Hawaii, and there's a lot of places doing that right now, and kind of the current health status is evolving. Now, to me, it does seem like things are trending in a better direction, but Hawaii, as much as I would love to be able to go and visit, I doubt I will be visiting within the next few months. That might change, but I was considering maybe possibly, I'm like, well, if I'm in California, maybe it makes sense to go straight out to Hawaii. That might not happen. So, it'd be tricky to be stuck out there if things got worse, is one piece. So Hawaii is most likely going to be postponed for a while. So that's another thing. There's always next year. So true. Hawaii next year, visiting some fam next year would be great for sure. So there's so much to see. And thank you all for being a part of it. Now, the next question is, what happens if I don't go to Maryland, and what happens if I don't go to California? Am I still planning to travel? What's on the agenda? Am I going to be doing more theme park stuff? What is happening on that front? It's probably something you're asking and questioning. And then I'll try to get to some questions and comments here. I see so many questions and comments from all of y'all, and thank you for being a part of it. So much to read and respond and get back to. I'll try to keep up. But another thought is, I might still do some traveling. I was thinking about maybe doing some lighter traveling to inland locations. Again, pushing off Hawaii for now, pushing off Alaska for now. But maybe some inland locations just to kind of see some variety, see something new, and maybe somewhere with a kind of good health situation. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, that is the big update. The big news that I wanted to share with you is Maryland is not on the plan for the short term. But at some point, I will be looking forward to sharing more fun adventures traveling there and plenty of other places. I would also love to travel overseas. That's another thing I'm really looking forward to doing. But again, not something I necessarily see happening this year. I feel like just with the current health climate. But I would love to be able to travel to other countries such as the UK. That's a great point. Many states have a 2-week quarantine rule. That's right. So that's kind of one of the things holding us back there. And thank you for pointing that out. So true. Yeah, it's a excuse me. It's a tricky climate in terms of, hey, what's going on? It's a tricky climate in terms of kind of where you can and can't travel to. So I appreciate you all bringing that up to me about Hawaii, about Maryland. And so that kind of holds off the Maryland thing for now. We'll be holding off on Hawaii, and we'll see with California. The news is, Nicole, the news is Maryland has been removed from our upcoming travel arrangements for now. Hopefully next year we'll be able to go back. And Hawaii is probably not happening in the short term. California is maybe. Again, it just depends on kind of the need. Is there a need to go out there, or is that something that can be postponed? And so we'll get more information to you on that once we've kind of confirmed. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just make that a stream like this so I can give you the updates live. I thought about making it a video, like the My Travel video. I was excited to announce that to you, but then everything changes so quickly. I'm like, maybe it should just be a stream. Let you know what's going on then. But yeah, Alabama, Missouri sounds awesome. Michelle staying in Maryland. Pixie Dust. I was saying I'm not visiting Maryland due to health situations. Hey, what's going on? Due to health situations because... You're good, no worries. I'm not traveling to Maryland because of health situations. I realize I started a little bit early. So just a quick recap, and then I'll keep moving forward here. But I'm not traveling to Maryland for health situations, minimize risk for family. They have a 2-week quarantine thing going on. So the plan is I'm heading straight to California. That might change too, depending upon the need. If that need is presently to go to California with Michelle, or if that will be postponed. So that's TBD. Either way, travel will be happening, but it might take us longer than originally planned, just due to the current climate. So that is the brief version of update. Yeah, it is a challenge, where if I were to go to Hawaii, you're saying it'd be nice to be quarantined there, but if I were to go to Hawaii, then I would kind of be stuck in the room. So it's less fun to quarantine somewhere when you can see the views out your window, but you can't go out there, Yeah, not a lot of foreign travel happening right now, for sure. I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. Drinking tea, that's right. This is Raspberry Zinger in a DuckTales mug. DuckTales. Ireland, that would be awesome. That sounds awesome. Yeah, let us know. UK, yeah, there's so many great places to see. Texas, I would love to, Texas is a great one too. I love Texas. England, there's so many places to see. What are Michelle's plans? So that's the question, Amber. That's the piece that's up in the air. The Maryland piece is off the table for now, and whether or not we're going out to California, am I going out to California, directly depends on if it makes sense, if it's something that's needed right now. Big questions on that are, is it something that can be postponed, or does it need to happen sooner rather than later? And then the other piece is, hopefully, I can coordinate my my travel arrangements, right? Like, for example, I hadn't used Airbnb before. You'll see a video about this where I kind of talked about how I made my travel arrangements and managed to save a good bit of money on how I made my travel arrangements. I'm excited to share that with you, kind of travel hacks, if you will. But I'm so glad you liked the shirt video. Thanks, Juliet. That was a really fun one for me. It was a really fun one. You love DuckTales. Woohoo! There you go. Raspberry Zinger's great. All right. Love it. Cool. So we will see. What we'll see about California, then where will you be for a couple months? It's a good question. And the answer to that question is what am I going to do? It's going to be up in the air, is the truth of the matter. I have to still figure out what travel will look like, if I'll even be traveling the next couple months, or if I'll stick around for a couple months before I travel. That's all kind of still up in the air. Sticker shock for sure for the cost of California. But, again, sometimes things have to happen. Sometimes you have to travel, right? Sometimes work takes you to locations, or just life requires you to go certain places. So Chicago would be cool to go back to. I've been, but it would be cool to go back to. I don't know. If California doesn't happen in a couple weeks, let's call it, in a few weeks, then I'm more likely to get some traveling in. I might get some traveling in then instead and go somewhere else, but I'm highly likely to get some traveling in wintertime, let's call it. I'm speculating right now. I don't know what health situations will look like, but that's a good idea. I like it. Moochie, good idea. Thank you. That was the question. Yeah, Sandy, is do we need to go out right now, or does that need to be postponed? If Michelle needs to go out right now, or if she doesn't, that'll determine if I go straight there or if we put it on hold for now. But if I don't travel in the short term, I'm hoping to travel by winter time, by early next year. Now, there was another question on here. I was talking about my travel arrangements, and am I going to be able to kind of get that figured back out? I did book a Airbnb, which is one of the ways I found out to make travel far more affordable for temporary housing accommodations when I'm in the Bay Area. However, I'm now finding that there's a challenge in terms of kind of if I'm to cancel that trip to be refunded for it. So I don't know if you've used Airbnb before. I'm totally open to your thoughts. But let me catch you up. I'm going to try to not say this too many times, but it's all good. But Maryland, why is Maryland off? There's a 2-week quarantine, and for health reasons, make sure everyone, family's staying healthy, and to avoid that 2-week quarantine, because I won't have 2 weeks there, I'm going to hold off on Maryland until probably next year. But when health things clear up, I'm looking forward to so much more traveling. That'll be a lot of fun. So that's kind of one of the things too, is like if I've booked arrangements, which I have, in terms of, it sounds good, sushi, I love sushi. Okay. In terms of how you go about figuring out, maybe instead of getting a refund, because I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, it seems like a great deal, Airbnb, which I did, and I booked on it, but now I'm like, man, if my trip is canceled, then if I were to stay at a hotel, which is extremely expensive, maybe I would have been able to get that free refund, whereas with Airbnb, I'm not sure I can. So maybe it just means rearranging those accommodations and saying, well, we'll just do it a couple of months later, a few months later, and making that a place we're sure to travel to regardless, to make sure that that travel still gets used. But we'll see. There you go, Moochie. I like it. Okay, so I've never heard of that. VRBO. Is that a travel company? I'll take a look at some point. Thank you. But that's kind of a big question right now. Is first of all, does that travel need to happen right now? And if it doesn't, am I able to get all of my travel expenses reimbursed? One of the many reasons I love Southwest is they are extremely accommodating as an airline in terms of reimbursing, letting you reschedule, giving you back kind of the points or credit. So I'll still be able to fly Southwest for another year or 2 years at least, and be able to kind of use that same point value, which is great. And similarly with rental car and other arrangements I made, the challenge is the Airbnb, and it sounds like a lot of people are kind of relating to me with Airbnb things. So I'm sorry to hear about it, and I guess I should have thought of that earlier. Whoops, but we'll figure it out. All will be good. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to it, and thank you all for being here and being a part of the fun with me. I'm so glad I can share these adventures and updates with you. I know it's kind of tricky. Where I was excited for this adventure, I thought it would be nice to catch up with some fam, but it does present that challenge, and so we're not sure how things will play out. What am I saying, Michelle? It's a good question. Daria, again, kind of spoke to earlier. We'll see if the California thing ends up going through or if that's something that needs to be postponed. Now, here's the thing. If it is postponed, I'm planning to do some travel, hopefully by winter time, by early 2021 or late 2020, winter. So hopefully things will have cleared up health-wise and it'll be safe to travel by then. And I'll be able to do some then because I'm getting ready for some travel, but we'll see. My background picture, great question. This is from a cruise. We were on an island on the cruise. I want to say it was not St. Martin, or it was one of those islands, Virgin Islands. But I'm looking forward to the travel adventures whenever they might be. I want to say it's, okay, you've heard of that app. Okay, good to know. Nice. I'm so glad you like the Shelley song. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her. Looking forward to seeing her soon. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank you. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. It'll all work out for sure. Tori, the update is Maryland's off the table for now, and California's a maybe. That's where we're at. It happens. Thank you, Shelly. One of these days, we'll be getting travel going, and it'll be soon, right? When health things clear up, whether it is to California or to Maryland or wherever else, I'm looking forward to traveling in the near future. So that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Yes, I changed out the background for a new cruise backdrop. Hope you love it. And it's a fun one. You know, I really miss cruising. I've been missing traveling quite a bit. I know a lot of people have been feeling kind of similarly, maybe. Let me know what you think. But kind of similarly antsy, where it's like, man, I really want to travel, get out, and do some fun things. And that's kind of how I've been feeling a lot, too. So I'd love to be getting back out on some cruises. Hopefully, when all this is done, we can get back to some cruises. But that's where we're at right now. Just thinking and reminiscing on cruises. Let me read some comments and see if I can catch up. Oh, that's awesome. So excited. Can you sing the Shelly song? It's my Shelly time. That was a fun one, for sure. I don't even remember the tune. I remember the melody. I'm so excited to drop my stuff at your package could be used for every day. Sounds good. Thanks, Kelly. I'm so excited to drop my 10,000 subscriber music video for you. That one's been sitting in the queue for a while. I don't know if you remember, but that's a great one. Thank you so much. Yeah, excited to share it all with you. There will be fun to come, but yeah, it'll be exciting to be able to share the fun adventures. It's true, whether refunds work out or not, and whatever those adventures might look like in the near term. Appreciate you all being a part of it with me. But yeah, I do have someone said this in one of my videos, which I like it. It's like a wander feeling where I love to travel all over the place. Airplanes are, at least the ones I've seen, are social distancing, at least keeping the middle seats open. But we'll see. Don't know, you know? All right, so many comments. So much to see. So much to see. Hold up. When do you think cruises will be back? That's a great question. You know, I'm not an expert. I don't know for a fact. I'm going to give you a wild guesstimate prediction. Don't take me as an expert. Don't assume this is factual. But if I were to speculate, I would guess, 2021. Maybe Q1 or Q2 of 2021. The first half of 2021 as a year. I'm not sure, but that's kind of where I'm at. That's my guess. When do you think cruising will be back? That's what I want to know. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks for being a part of it. That's true. So much time to travel in the future, but all right. Still streaming on Twitch? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking, Star Wars fan. I did a Twitch stream actually yesterday. I was thinking about doing a little bit more coming up because, fortunately, I've been able to balance making the videos, especially because I'm doing the 3 days a week, trying to do the higher quality ones, and the work. Going to keep doing the streaming. So maybe I'll even do some streaming later today on Twitch. I do like the gaming. I miss it. So maybe we'll get back to it. We'll see. We'll see. It's been less regular than it used to be, but I've still been streaming here and there. So thanks for asking. If you all are interested in that Twitch, you can find it in the description of my videos. Twitch.tv/DaveK. That's my name over there. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I love the idea. All the travel adventures. That'd be great. Booyah! What's going on? Hope you're doing awesome, Jen. Okay, where are we at? You got a cruise for New Year's. I'm hoping that New Year's comes through for you. I'm thinking that's a possibility. Probably on the earlier side of possible. I don't know for certain, but that'd be my guess. When do you all think? Okay, March. You think 2022? Well, that's a late guess, but I can appreciate that. Could be a while. What? Says Moochie. What? What did I say? Twitch or YouTube streams? Which one better? Well, it depends. Depends if you like seeing my gaming adventures. A lot of the gaming stuff's over on Twitch. But I've been thinking about doing a little bit more variety over there. We'll see. Versus I try to bring the real life, the chatting and stuff with you over here. So, great questions. Yes, love the questions. Beautiful. Okay. Trying to keep up. Trying to keep up with all the questions. Trying to understand some of the questions. But that's awesome. So glad y'all like it. Yeah, you never know. Never know what's going on. Oh, that's tough, Gordon. I'm sorry to hear. Okay. So let me share more stuff, more thoughts, and more life. You're asking yourself, Tortola. Thank you, Juliet. I think this is indeed Tortola. Appreciate your reminder. Now, you got it. Food critic. I've been thinking about that as videos I can do more of. I like to do variety, and food critic would be a lot of fun. Foodie adventures. I wanted to do a lot of travel. That might be on hold. Foodie might be happening more. So we'll see. I have not tried that game. That sounds awesome. Are the Disney masks really as comfortable as you all say? Well, it depends. Depends what kind of mask you like. And since we're talking about masks, I may as well rip one of my new favorites here. In case you haven't seen this already, you may not have seen it already. You'll see it in a vlog near you soon. I made this on Teespring. I've been having fun with my Teespring designs. Hopefully you all enjoy the fun designs I've been making. But these are little koalas, and it looks like they're holding a churro. You can see it as a churro or a tree. It's up to you. But I actually like these quite a bit. Now, the Disney masks are nice and comfortable, but it depends what you like, honestly. I've felt comfortable in a variety of masks, but I do like those quite a bit. The Teespring ones are really nice material. And the Teespring link, if you're looking for that, is in the description of my videos. You'll see my link to Teespring. Once we hit 10,000, I can also plug that into my videos as an attachment, kind of on the bottom deck, so you can, is that what you'd call it? On the bottom kind of the video, so you can scroll through it right there and kind of link through to it. So I'm so excited for that. Because I've been having a lot of fun designing, working on my designing skills with thumbnails and with the mask. So hopefully you've been enjoying those. I think I'm going to show you all my clip too of the video, music video clip. I want to see if it's still there. Thumbnail, looks like you're flying ahead of the plane. Oh, does it? Maybe. That's funny. Okay, Halloween's canceled. Yeah, I know Halloween, that's been something that's been held back a lot. Your Twitch is so fun. So glad you like it, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, Twitch Sings. I know it's very entertaining for a lot of people. Kind of started my channel here with gaming, and Twitch Sings. And Twitch Sings has always been a lot of fun for me. I like singing stuff. I love the foodie videos. I'm so glad you like them. Koalas. You like the koalas? Yeah, I've been working on a lot of animal designs. Yeah, I did. I made this one. It's on Teespring. It's in the link in the description. But I've been working on a lot of animal designs. Let me know what your favorite animals are, and maybe I'll see if I can make some of those. Again, I've been working on refining my design skills, kind of graphic design. I like doing the thumbnails and improving those. Hopefully those have been trending in the right direction. I'm going to keep working on those because I feel like design's a nice skill for me to have, something to work on. So, hey, what's going on? Phoenix, hope you're doing awesome. So that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, llama masks. That's a fun idea. Figment mask. There you go. That's awesome. Is that a Disney thing now? That's awesome. Which one? Oh, I took over the video at the end. That was funny. Yeah, we've been doing some fun outros for Mike over there, for sure. Awesome. Enjoy. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for checking it out on Teespring. Let me know what you think of those. But match your t-shirts. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been thinking about more fun, more design stuff I can do. I actually have a whole video on that, Kenneth. You'll see it. I think it's titled that on my channel, so you can search for that. But just type in Dave K right there. Yeah, I've been working on the design. I feel like that's been a lot of fun. I'm working on a lot of different ideas, I actually made kind of a TikTok about this, and I've been contemplating life quite a bit lately. I love making videos, and I love sharing it all with you, and thank you all so much for being a part of it with me. I do love video games, and I also love real-life adventures, and videoing and entertaining has always been a big thing for me. So again, thank you all so much for being a part of it, allowing me to do so and share those adventures with you. But I'm thinking more about, what else can I share with you adventure-wise? What else would be fun for me to create in the time that I have that would be beneficial to you, that would create value, and I would love to do as well. So I'm thinking about that while I stretch my neck. And so there's a lot of options. And I don't know. Never laughed so hard. I'm so glad you liked it. That was a fun one for sure. So the box thing, that was a lot of fun. I'm thinking about more fun and silly stuff. I don't know if you had the chance to check out that t-shirt video. I had a lot of fun with that t-shirt video. Man, that was exhausting though. 40 shirts on, trying to take those off was killer. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, that was fun. But there's a lot of fun stuff that I've been up to. And yeah, so I'm excited for all the fun adventures to come in the future. Now, since we're talking about travel, and this travel potentially being postponed, I want to talk to you about a few places that I'd like to travel to when all this is said and done, when this is all over. And feel free to remind me of some as well. I'll have to take a list at some point. I actually do have one list on my desktop, so I'm going to list a few of those with you here. But there's a lot of places I'd like to visit, and if you have any recommendations, let me know. But let me see if I can pull up my list. I literally have a list of places to travel to. Yes. So, of course, Bay Area would be nice to visit again. T-shirt video was so fun. I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you. Do what I want to, and you'll come along. Thank you so much, Sandy. I'm so glad to be able to share a variety of adventures with you. I feel like I am such a variety guy. I have a desire for travel and new things, trying new adventures. So I do like theme parks, but I also love traveling, and I love food, and I like so many other things. So we'll see. But the Bay Area would be great to visit. There's so many places I want to visit. I've never been to a lot of different places in the Midwest, which I feel like would be great to see. I've never been to a lot of places in the South, which I feel like would be nice to see. And there are a couple of places for me I'm like, wow, big cities that I've heard a lot about that I've never been to. Like Phoenix, Arizona. I would love to spend some time in Phoenix. LA, I love LA, and I've got a lot of friends in LA. So LA would be beautiful to go back to and visit. I'm just talking about within the U.S. right now, too. There's so many places to see outside the U.S. But a lot of these southern states interest me because I like it warmer. Maybe I'll head to some northern ones or midwestern ones when it's summer season, so I don't freeze. You know me. Hawaii, I would love. One of the top places I'd love to spend more time is Hawaii, but not right now. It's a tough time right now. I'm so glad you liked the t-shirt video. Thank you. So glad I could share it with you. The t-shirts, yeah. Jet skiing action GoPros. So Moochie, that's a whole nother thought, and I love that thought. You know, I love crazy travel stuff. Jet skis might be awesome, or what do you call it? Skydiving. Skydiving might be amazing as like maybe a 20,000 subscriber celebration or something like that. Maybe I'll make a poll for you all to vote on. Like 20,000 subscriber celebration. Should it be jet skiing, skydiving? What's that thing that they do in what's the ride called? Soarin', where the guy is like flying around on the thing that looks like a giant kite. Wine tasting, that's a possibility too. I've done it in Texas. Nice activity. I can share that with you. Yeah. You like the light post on the mask? Oh yeah. That's a great one. That's from what resort is that from? You can tell me. Wilderness Lodge. That's the one. Yeah, I like that. It's a beautiful spot. Got to make it back out to Hawaii. That's one of the top ones. I'd love to go somewhere like Wisconsin, some of these Midwestern states that I feel like a lot of people don't get the chance to visit, and just check out all of the states. You know, I was even thinking about that. Maybe 100,000 subscriber celebration. I visit 50 states in 50 weeks. Now that'd be aggressive. A state a week, but maybe it'll be a state every 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be crazy? That sounds awesome. I like it, twins. North Carolina is somewhere I do want to visit as well. That's on my list. You know, there's a lot of reasons why that'd be a cool place to check out. And, you know, Tennessee, somewhere I've never been. Music capital. There's a lot of places to check out. All right. Michigan sounds awesome. Man, I feel like that'd be nice for me for, like, summertime. But I've heard nice things about it. The lake up there. Skydiving, so much fun. Got to do that at some point. Yeah, and then we're talking about outside the country. Australia is definitely high on the list. Japan would be amazing. There's so many places overseas to check out. UK, and Germany, and France, and Russia. A lot of good ones. Love the GoPro. It's such a good one. Such a good one. Totally agree. Hang gliding. There you go. That's the thing. Would those be fun ideas for like a 25,000 subscriber celebration? Or is that y'all would like something a little bit more mild? It'd be scary for sure. But bioluminescent kayaking? That sounds amazing. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'd love to do that. Or what about bioluminescent hang gliding? You just hang glide right over the water. That'd be scary. For sure. I must try almost everything within a year or two. That's right. I got to do it all. I got to do it soon. I feel like that'd be fun to share it all with you. I had a lot of ideas too with videos with this travel thing coming up. So I'm going to keep thinking on those and what other ones I can come up with. Yeah, I've been trying to think about maybe I just eat one thing for like a week straight and see how that goes, how creative I can get with it, and the impact on my health. I feel like that'd be fun. Let me know what you think of that. All right, let me have some of this. I like all your content. Love the variety. So glad you like it. Thank you, Juliet. And the koalas. I'm so glad you like the koalas. Thank you. International travel eventually, definitely for me, Jen. Again, Australia, Japan, UK, France, Germany. Those are some of the top ones that come to mind for me. Georgia. I'd love to check out Georgia too. Man, I can talk about traveling all day, especially right now. Machu Picchu, Italy. Speaking of seeing the sights, Italy. Where else? Some of the like 7 wonders. Those are the things you got to see. Machu Picchu would be amazing. The pyramids. Oh, that'd be so cool. Australia. That's so cool. That is so cool. Thank you. Cheers. Okay. I'm so glad you liked the box video. Thank you. Australia tips. Sounds great. Would love to hear it. Thank you. Got a place you can do skydiving. We can jump with you. Sounds awesome. That'd be a fun time. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'll have to check those out. Sushi mask on your site. I'm so glad you like the sushi mask. Yeah, Michelle designed that sushi logo for me a long time ago. Really appreciate her doing that. All of my Twitch emotes, well, most of my Twitch emotes, Michelle designed because, I didn't really have a lot of design skills. I did design a few, like me with like a swole thing going on, or me as like a DJ. I made a few of those, but she made a lot of them. Winter Warlock, no worries. Quick update on the travel plans. What's happening with that front is Maryland is off the table for now due to quarantine and due to keeping everyone healthy, and California's a maybe, or maybe it'll be postponed. We'll see. In terms of traveling as a whole, we still have to figure out all the logistics, but now we're just kind of dreaming of places. We're looking forward to traveling, whether it's later this year or maybe early next year. I'm looking forward to sharing it. Sushi mask on my site. So glad you like that on the Teespring. So that's the update, Winter Warlock. Let me know if I missed anything there. But yeah, we'll see if travel comes in the short term. Maybe I'll travel inland. Not Hawaii and not Maryland for now. But maybe other places. We'll see. All right. UK would be awesome for sure. That's right. Thank you, Moochie, for the update. Maryland leg on. Lots up in the air, including Dave in the thumbnail. Yeah, there it is. I like it, Moochie. Dave, do you have Twitch? I do. Lonnie, if you haven't checked out my Twitch, thanks for asking. You should see the link in the description of my videos, but it's also Dave K. Twitch.tv/Dave K. The whole name right there. And you should be able to find it. Or you can see it in the description of any of my videos. Thanks for asking. Yeah, gaming from time to time. We'll have to do some more of that. I think that'd be nice, especially in the coming, if we're around for a while. That'd be a nice way to kind of do fun stuff, fill the time, I think, and entertain. The light mask on the water. That's so awesome, Emily. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I feel like, the masks right now are definitely something that we can get use out of. So I figured it'd be nice to design some of those. Be terrified to hang glide. Yeah, I'd love to do like the crazy stuff that would scare people. I feel like that would be fun. Safe stuff that would scare people. Now, one I don't really like the idea of is like where you're on the bungee cord and they like push you off the ledge and you're like, is that bungee jumping? It might be bungee jumping. That one's kind of a little scary for me, but jumping out of a plane, that'd be fun for sure. Supposed to go to Disneyland? Yeah, it's tricky. You are so welcome for the update, Winter Warlock. Thank you for being a part of it with me. Thank you all for being a part of it with me. And I'm looking forward to sharing more adventures with you. Variety and maybe some similar in the coming days and the coming weeks. I actually have a lot of videos queued up I'm excited to share. And the 10K celebration music video is still so exciting for me. I loved that one. It was such a fun time. You'll see this background in that video, and it's going to be great. I hope you love it. But that one I worked on a while ago. It's been quite a while at this point, but I'm so excited to release that so soon. So thank you all for being a part of it with me. Less than 100 subscribers away last time I checked from 10K, so thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Blake, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry to hear that your friend Chris was diagnosed. That's unpleasant. Sorry. I hope he's okay. I'm not super familiar with that particular illness. Thank you so much for the super chat. And feel free to let us know how he's doing, what the future looks like for him, and hope all is well. But hey, it's a good thing it's not, the current thing that ails everyone. So, all right, moving on. I can't say what it is. So, I just got here. Is California not letting you and Michelle travel there? Kathy, no worries. Here's the update. I'm not going to Maryland. The California leg is up in the air. It's in question. Maryland is out for now. Maybe we'll travel there next year. And California's in question. So that's where we're at right now. In short. Just follow you on Twitch. All right, thank you, Lonnie. Enjoy it. Looking forward to those streams. Maybe later today. Let me know what kind of games you like. That's bungee jumping. Okay, hey, what's going on? From Washington, Rob. Hope you're doing well. Could do some filming location videos in Atlanta and Cleveland. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I've always been really interested in the entertainment industry. I always wanted to be a superhero, like an Iron Man in a movie, really inspired by Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. And so maybe someday you'll see me as some sort of superhero. Super silly man, perhaps. I could be a Deadpool. That'd be funny. I could do funny stuff. Or I could be Pikachu. Yeah, that's not the sort of question that we're asking here. Thanks, though. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. All right. Where are we at? Would not do it again. Nice to know. Okay. When's the next trip to the parks? Oh, it's a joke. Okay. Thanks, LCS. Actually, that sounds familiar. That was a PewDiePie thing, wasn't it? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Blake. So far, what are we talking about, Emily? What's that number? Not even sure. Oh, 62 likes. Oh, there you go. I like it. Thank you. Yeah. Beautiful. When are you going back to Volcano Bay? That's a good question. And I think Michael and I went to Volcano Bay at the same time. Or maybe, did I go first to Volcano Bay? Did I go to Universal first for the first time? I don't know. Anyways, when are you going back to Volcano Bay is a great question. And maybe, I forgot that was a fictional PewDiePie thing. But anyways, maybe, that's funny actually, but maybe, Volcano Bay should be soon. I worry though, again, I kind of worry with health things right now. Volcano Bay is one of those places where masks aren't quite a requirement. Am I right? So, I don't know. But that's awesome. Sounds good. Thanks, Gordon. I like it. That's fair. That's fair, Rachel. Yeah, it definitely. I'm sure it takes practice to jump out of a plane like that, or bungee scoot. That's funny. Bring your own. No, I don't know about that. That's an interesting thought. I don't know if you can, Sam. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. Bring your own food, maybe. But I also want to work on more food adventures, kind of fun local food adventures. That'd be nice, right? More Chewies. Can you ever have enough Chewies? That's my question. Can you ever have enough Chewies? That's what I want to know. I went back and watched my breaking news. Mike picks Chewies. That was really funny. So I had fun with that. But hope you did too. And Grand Canyon. I've not been to the Grand Canyon. Another place that I would love to visit in the future. I feel like that would be fantastic. It would be amazing. Thank you for keeping the silliness alive. Thank you so much. Do I call you Kitty? Thank you so much, Kitty, for being a part of it. So glad I can share it all with you. Love to be silly and fun and share the fun adventures. You're allowed? Okay, yeah. I haven't studied all that stuff. But that's fair. You're right. I guess you can bring some snacks, right? You can't bring in like a whole pizza. I don't know how that works, but maybe I bring in my own food. I don't know if that would. What would that be entertaining though? You know, it's a thought. It's a thought. Pikachu's great. So many places to check out food-wise in the future. Yeah, there's a lot of great recommendations. Thanks, y'all. I'll keep that in mind. Food cooking again. You like the cooking stuff? Those are fun. Those are fun. So maybe one of these days we'll do some more cooking. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so what else was I saying? I wanted to touch on places that I'm looking forward to traveling. I don't know if the California thing doesn't play out, if I'm still going to be traveling in the short term, or if I'll give it a few months. You know, another 3-6 months, whenever things kind of slow down. I'd be doing a lot more traveling then, but I am hoping to do a lot more traveling in the future. And I'm trying to come up with fun, silly ideas to share with you. Again, a couple of different ideas come to mind. So we'll see. We'll see how things play out. See what would be nice. But appreciate you all being a part of the fun with me. Kayaking Grand Canyon, that would be cool for sure. I've not been to that one. Chef Barbecue. That sounds good. Hey, from Northern California, what's going on? What's up for the 10K celebration? Thank you so much, Susan. I'm so excited for that 10K celebration. It's a music video. I've had the music video queued up for a while. I think I have it here. Let me see if I've got the spoiler right here, everyone. I'm worried that this won't be the right thing, but I'm going to try it, and we'll see, okay? Here comes 10K celebration spoiler right here on the screen. In case you haven't seen it already, this is the one. For when we hit 10K, you're going to see the full music video for this. Ready? Enjoy. Wait, it hasn't played. How do I make it show up? Didn't work out. Huh. Can you hear it at all, or? Strange. Maybe I moved that source file. I must have moved the source file, which is tricky, because I'd like to be able to share that spoiler with you. Properties, let me check it out. Okay, it should still be in that folder. Let me see if I can get you this 10K celebration spoiler. That would be fun. I must have moved it. I think I know where I moved it to. It should be in the done folder. Done. Maybe not. 10K is going to be exciting. I don't remember what part I shared with you, so I don't want to sing the whole thing, but it's a fun one. I had a lot of fun with the 10K celebration music video. It's very fun. Hope you enjoy it when it comes up. All right, sandwiches and drinks in the cooler. That actually does sound familiar, Jen. We've probably done that too. I'm sure Disney will be a lot of fun, even without me here, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on, Kathy. Work is doing well. Thank you, Star Wars fan. I'm very fortunate that work's going well for me right now. I know it's a tough time, but I feel pretty good, pretty confident that we're good through the end of the year, and hopefully something comes up long term after that. We'll see. What kind of YouTuber am I? An entertainment YouTuber? Silly YouTuber? Fun YouTuber, hopefully. That's what kind. What kind of YouTuber am I? You tell me. Am I used to the Florida heat yet? Yeah, I mean, you know me. Yeah, I am. For sure. The lights are hot right now, though, I'll tell you. It can be. What's going on, Paul from Canada? Appreciate you being a part of the fun. Can't wait to share them all with you. The cruise. I really do miss cruising. That's one of the things. Nope, nope. Wait, what did I say and we're all saying nope about? Am I used to the Florida heat yet? Or what kind of YouTuber I am? I'm really confused. Why is everybody saying nope? There's a lot of nopes now. I'm so confused. What's going on? Okay. Beautiful. A YouTuber that shoves himself in boxes. That does sound pretty fair, actually. I can appreciate that. How close am I to 10K? Less than 100 subscribers from 10K. So exciting. I'm so excited for it. But what else was I commenting on? I was literally talking about something and then I lost track of it. The heat and the lights. We got a whole bunch of questions. So, good stuff. What's the change? Todd, in short, I'm not going to Maryland for now. California's on the fence for now. If not, we'll just push our traveling adventures to later on. But that's where I'm at. Fun music video will be awesome during these stressful times. I'm so excited to share it with you, Kathy. And thank you all for being a part of the fun with me. So excited for the future to come. Oh, yes. Oh, was it about work stuff I was talking about? I think so. So I'm fortunate. Work things are going well. I'm very fortunate to kind of be in the position where I am. The music video wasn't working. Oh, wow. Maybe I have some lag on my chat. Whoops. Dave, what's going on? Frank, hope you're doing great. I do not speak Spanish. No. Brian, no habla español. No. ¿Y tú? ¿Tú hablas español? Where do you get your energy from? You want to hear my Gary Vee line? It's from gratitude. It's from positivity. From positive thinking. It takes you a long way. Positive thinking really does. Hard work and hustle. But also good sleep. Tea, decaffeinated tea. I don't really drink much caffeine at all, which I think takes you a long way. Thank you so much, Lonnie. I'm excited to share them all with you. And we'll see, Phoenix, maybe. It might be a good idea at some point. More cooking videos. Enjoy your TikToks. So glad you like them. Thanks, Lonnie. What's going on? Welcome to it. Do you travel? I want to do some more travel coming up. That's the plan. It'll be a lot of fun. A game on tattoo. It's up to you. If you want to get yourself a tattoo, totally up to you. I'm not really a tattoo guy, but if you decide to get a game on tattoo, you should do what you enjoy. I made a whole video about that, Kenneth. Where am I at? More videos with Michael. It might. Todd, I think you'll like some of the videos I have coming out soon. I've been working on a couple of different things in terms of the thumbnail action, in terms of fun angles and perspectives to share with you. Let's help him grow before he leaves. Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yes, so close. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Where does the energy come from? Sleep. I try not to drink caffeine, and so the less unnatural supplement I give myself, I'm very this doesn't sound good, but I generally try to minimize additional, what would you call them? It's not, what is the word here? What's the word I'm looking for? I try to minimize giving myself additional, supplements, like caffeine, so that I can get all that natural energy coming straight from my body. That way my body's like, okay, nothing else extra coming in? We going all the way. Not to mention, I love being able to chat and share adventures with you. So that's a big piece of where the energy comes from as well. So thank you all for being a part of it with me. That's a fun idea. I like it, twins. Fun thought. There's so many fun thoughts. So many fun thoughts. It's tough to keep up with them all. That's the thing, Where's Dave going now? It's a good question, Albert. It's a good question. The plan is for now, TBD. Maryland's off the table. California's a maybe. If it's not right now, I'm hoping to travel 3 to 6 months. Here's another thing I would love to do some more of in the future. One thing that I've made videos on that I'd love to keep making videos on, you know it already, it's probably one of your favorites, is the cruising. Love cruising. You can try a lot of new food. It's relaxing, slow pace. And you get to see a whole bunch of new places, you get to try new foods. It's like everything bottled into one. Food, travel, open water, calm and relaxing, new thing. I love it. So more cruising in the future. What are your favorite videos? That's what I want to know. But I'd also like to try more cruise lines, Try some other cruise lines. It might be cool. Maybe Royal. Going back to SeaWorld. Oh, that's a good question, Frank. I actually am not sure. At this point, maybe I'll have to go back to thinking about that. Where's Dave going now? We'll see. You never know. All-time favorite movie? I don't know, man. There's so many good ones. So many good ones. Maybe Avengers. How about that? How about you? Florida's fun. Yeah. And I'm sweating. In here. I meant food. Food is good. Did I ever see the original DuckTales show? Maybe a long time ago. Okay. So where are we at? Late joining. You're good. No worries. Hopefully we're all caught up now. Let me know. And that's where we're at. The prank videos. I honestly thought of some fun prank video ideas. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun, silly ideas coming up. So I might still do those. We'll see. You still gotta see the box video for sure. What's going on, Richie? Hope you're doing great. Thank you. Thank you all for being a part of it. Beautiful. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thanks. You didn't see the music video spoiler. Yeah, one of these days we'll make that work. I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. There's so many places to visit in the world. That's so true. Too bad cruising's not around right now. That's true. But in the future, there will be more cruising, and I'm excited to share all of that with you. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. Thank you for being a part of it. Cruising is definitely one I want to do a lot more of. What are your favorite types of videos? I'd love to know. Let me know. I'd love to try new cruise lines. Love to travel to new locations. Maybe we do a transatlantic. Wouldn't that be amazing? But Agents of S.W.O.R.D. when it comes to Disney Plus. Really? There's an Agents of S.W.O.R.D.? I thought it was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But S.H.I.E.L.D. was good. I like Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Universal. There's so much. Would you say that you're a cruise dude? Maybe I would. I did make some cruise-themed shirts. Cove Cafe. There you go. It's true. Let me try to read this stuff. Lola, that's a great point. That is a great point. I do love the idea of making videos and all that. Maybe you're right. Maybe it'd be a good way to get into the industry. I have to figure that out. So I appreciate your pointing it out. Maybe I should think more about that. It's like, how do I use this to get more into entertainment? Maybe. It's a good thought. Thank you. I should really think about that, so I appreciate you calling it out. Favorite food for me is sushi. How about you? What is everyone's favorite food? And what are your favorite types of videos? Treasure Island? Disney's new island. There you go. Yeah, I didn't buy an island. I'm not a Mr. Beast. Didn't buy myself an island. That's not what this is. But maybe someday. And then I can live on the island. That'd be cool. Travel's fun, but have a goal when you do it. That's fair. Yeah, know what you're doing, know what's going on. What's going on? I'm good. Doing great. How are you? Alaska. Alaska would be fun. There's so many fun places to visit in the future. I'm going to have some more tea. Cheers. This energetic without caffeine? That's true. It's inspiring. Thank you so much, Rachel. Yeah, I try not to drink caffeine unless I really need it. I'm really tired one day, then I'll reduce my or then I'll try caffeine. But generally, I try to avoid it. Like hiking. Hiking's okay. I'm not a huge bug person, but hiking's okay. Depends where we're at. An actor, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Pizza, sushi. There you go. Love the Universal vids. So glad you like them. Am I a Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin? I'm trying to remember. I want to say I'm a Hufflepuff, but how about you? Which one are you? Cheeseburgers. There you go. Now we're doing questions. Questions and chatting at this point, which is nice. Just chatting with y'all. Yeah, cruise ship work. I don't know about that. I'd love to cruise, but working on a cruise ship, I'm not so sure about that. I think I'd rather work on solid land. I think that'd be a challenge for me. The gun show. There you go. I like it. Okay. Okay. Lots of places to visit, but with no money. Sad face. Yeah, it's true. It can be expensive to travel, and I'm worried about the whole Airbnb reimbursement thing. But we make it work. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna see if I can push it instead and travel at a later point. And if not, we'll just figure it out. Have a great night, Kelly. Thanks for saying hello. Stay well. Stay safe. Let us know how that goes. Hope everything goes okay. The corn funnel cake looked weird and yucky. Well, Phoenix, it was definitely unique and different. It was definitely unique and different, and I would say that I would not get it again. Yeah, I would eat it, but I wouldn't get it. Fun question, what would you want if you had your own island? Jen A, love that thought, love that question. I mean, what do you mean, what would I want? I'd want plumbing. I'd want internet and electricity so that I can still create content, share that with you all. I would want water and beaches. I would want trees and shade. I would want only the cute, non-threatening and scary animals, like little pigs and stuff. That'd be cool. That's what I would want. How about you? Does that answer the question? You got through most of S.H.I.E.L.D. What's going on? I like it. Beautiful. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I like it. Been to Japan. I've not been to Japan, but I would love to. That'd be fun. Cruising again. That'd be fun for sure. All right. Cool. Introvert or an extrovert? I'm a mix of both. That's a good question. I'm a mix of both. I think I generally lean more towards the extrovert side. I don't know. I think it's debatable. It's arguable. I think Mike's a strong extrovert, whereas I'm like, sometimes definitely prefer doing my own thing. You may notice it if you've seen me around. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but yeah, I need to practice my social skills. It's funny because a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, I watch your stuff, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much, and then I'm like, I don't know. I have to work on that. I'll admit. I don't know what to say, so whoopsie, but feel free to say hello. Love to say hello, new friends, but I have to work on follow-up questions. That's a goal for me. It'd be like, what's your favorites? So I can make more of those. That's the question. I have to ask more. Just letting you know. All right, that's awesome. Okay, I'm trying to skim through these comments here. There's a lot of the same thing, so if we can reduce that, that'd be cool. All right. Boom. So what do we at? Sometimes I can see you doing scare videos. I don't know about that. That might be too scary for me. You know? Okay. What is your plan for 10K subscribers? Jason, I'm excited to drop a music video that's been in queue for quite a while. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be thrilling. And I really enjoyed this song. So maybe I should see if I can find it again and give you all that spoiler again here today. But I am excited to share that with you. It's a really fun music video. I thought about bringing in some friends to help me with it too, but I wound up just doing it me. You are you and he is he, that's right. I'll work on it. Working on the social skills. Sometimes I'm an introvert, sometimes I'm an extrovert. I feel like when you take that test, the introvert-extrovert scale, I rank on the extrovert side, but it's like lightly on the extrovert side. So that's where we're at, just so you know. All right. So, boom. Where are we at? All right. Scuba diving. That'd be fun, for sure. Beautiful. Horse-sized rabbit or rabbit-sized horse? I'd rather have a rabbit-sized horse because although I like rabbits better, I think that a rabbit-sized horse would be less scary. You know, I'd worry about a horse-sized rabbit, so might eat me. You know. How about you? Where would you put your passion for theme parks on a scale of 1 through 10? I like that question, Eduardo. Rent some of those boats. That'd be cool. Where would I put my passion for theme parks? Scale of 0 to 10, or 1 to 10. I want to keep it like a... This is a tough question. Like an 8? How's an 8? Is that good? But I have a lot of things I really like. So can I give a bunch of things 8? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I hear you all. We took care of it. Okay. Are you planning any more wellness-themed vids? Yes, Kathy. I have to work on some more of those. The wellness-themed vids are great. It's been too long. I haven't thought of any new, unique wellness vids to share lately, but I probably should, especially during this time. I hope I answered that horse-sized rabbit, rabbit-sized horse question. Let me know your answer. But that'd be cool, around the boardwalk. Yeah. I'll let everybody know. Looking forward to seeing them all soon. That'll be nice, for sure. Oh, stretching it out. But thank you all so much for being a part of it with me. Again, I can't say that enough, because I really do love to be able to share these adventures. I'm the weird kind of introverted extrovert or extroverted introvert that likes to be able to talk to you, but is also nice and comfy here looking at a camera. I don't know, it's a weird thing, right? But I feel like it's comfortable. I enjoy talking to a camera. Do you enjoy looking at the video that comes out of a camera? Oh, I have some other news I totally forgot to share. But you'll also see some videos about this. Would you rather be a vegetarian or eat dairy-free forever? Tough choice. No. No, seriously, I should consider that. What would I lose with dairy-free? You have to break down what I'd lose dairy-free. I mean, it's probably vegetarian, because I could do that. I like eggs a lot. What board game describes me best? Monopoly. Sometimes you rage at it, and sometimes you love it. How about that? Yeah. And it's always thinking about the long term in that game. I probably should work on that. Probably think more in the moment sometimes. But opinion on Tesla cars. They're cool. Electric is cool. I think they're expensive too. But electric is cool. Should have invested, sir. Should have invested. That's what I think about Tesla. What attractions and rides do you think are overrated and underrated? Harry Potter rides are really good. Like that one at Universal. I feel like that's underrated. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, I think I took care of that for you, Jenny, right? Rabbit-sized horse, there you go. I like it, Adam, subscribe, welcome to it, thank you so much. Oh, we're so close to 10K. You're going to love those music videos when we hit 10K. Me scaring other people, I don't know. I don't like to scare people, though. I don't want to be scary. What's going on, Leah? Yeah, I know a lot of people have asked that question, but I want to make sure that we're focusing on producing the best possible adventures, and then people will see you. And I can check out people's stuff, but I want to make sure I know what I'm recommending for people. This is my huge announcement. Actually, I opened it under the table. I have to open it up here. Let me do that. You're an extrovert and an introvert. More extroverted, but it's balanced. That makes sense. So is that kind of like me in a way? I think so, maybe. Let me know. You're dairy-free. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, I feel like dairy-free would be manageable, but vegetarian would be manageable too. You didn't say vegan, so I'm like, all right, I can do that. Nuts and eggs and milk, unless I do the dairy-free side. Unless I'm both. Okay. Reminiscing or Poly? Oh, if I were to choose, I would pick Poly because I love the beaches. I'm like a Hawaiian feel kind of guy, right? So I like that sort of feel. So I pick Hawaii. It's up to you. What Disney merch do you collect? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not a huge... I feel like I'm a minimalist in a lot of ways. I don't know if I've admitted that before. But I'm kind of a minimalist where I like to be able to kind of put my life in a couple of suitcases and go anywhere. Yeah. That being said, if I had to pick one, it's probably shirts, because my shirt collection is probably the biggest. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, where are we at? Beautiful. Yeah. All right. I like it. What are we doing, everybody? Food is good. Discovery Cove. Have not been to Discovery Cove. No. Have not been. I'm sure one of these days we will check it out, but have not yet. If you were to buy a DVC, what resort would you want to own? That's a good question. I mean, I like Poly a lot, but how are we defining which resort would I want to own? You know, how's that question answered? You know, what's it about? Just mention another item on my bucket list. Scuba dive. That'd be cool. Maybe. Might be scary. Cool. Cool. Okay. Let me open this bag up here and show you what I got. Big news. And I'm so excited to reveal it with you, and it's you all who helped make this happen, so thank you so much. Big news is, because I am traveling, was planning on traveling, and am probably still traveling, and if it's not in a few weeks, it'll be in a few months, but traveling will occur. Because I'm planning to travel, I needed something that allowed me to be able to edit and make videos on the go. You'll see a whole series of videos on this, and I hope you're excited to see it. But I probably should have done more with them. First thing I did was I was like, you know what? MacBook Pro. Makes the most sense. It's good for stuff. Let me get a MacBook Pro. I wound up feeling like the MacBook Pro wasn't worth it. I don't know if I should divulge that. Give you the spoilers. This is big spoilers here. But I got myself a MacBook Pro, 13-inch. And I was worried that I was going to be on the go, and I couldn't play games and stream games on Twitch, because I like to play games sometimes and stream them. And for the price tag, I still had a lot of lag and challenges with the MacBook, because it didn't have a graphics card. So I'm like, you know what? No, try again. I tried to buy a PC, a Lenovo Legion 5 on Amazon. And I read reviews that it was a good machine. I got the machine. Turned out it was from a reseller. And I'm not sure what the reseller did, but the machine was having issues. Couldn't install my editing software. I use Movie Studio. We'll see if that changes at some point, but that's what I use now. And so that didn't work out. And so third machine is where we're at now. I think this is the one. I went into a store because Amazon, unfortunately, is going to provide me a challenge with that reseller in trying to return it. They may try to charge me fees, even though the machine was defective. So I'm like, you know what? I want to go somewhere where I have free returns if I don't like a machine in 14 days. So I went to a physical store, went to a Best Buy, and I found myself a laptop after looking at several more reviews and recommendations. Because that Lenovo, I didn't really like where the trackpad was weirdly on the side either. The keyboard was kind of small. So I got this, and I'm excited to share it all with you. If you have any laptop recommendations, I'm all ears too. But I think this is the one. And this laptop, let me show you, will be my new edit on the go, stream on the go, game on the go, a laptop right here. So it'll allow me to stream some games on the go. If you can see it right here, this is a Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, I believe. So there's that. It is not an Apple, actually. It's an Asus. It's a Windows machine. The specs are crazy on this thing. It was less expensive than the Apple that I bought, but I still thought it was kind of pricey. So that's where I'm at. Mac supports eGPUs, an external. Oh, that's an interesting thought. This one seemed like a monster, though. I'm really excited to share it with you. The Asus ROG G14. It's got a bunch of info on the bottom. Doesn't really matter. But on the sides, you got some USB ports. You got some other cable slots. So this will be my machine to edit and stream on the go. Really excited to share those adventures with you. We'll see. We'll see how this laptop works out. Maybe it's possible that we'll end up going with a different laptop if this one causes me problems, can't edit fast enough, has issues, whatever. But I think this one will be plenty. I did a lot of homework, and this one's a monster for 14 inches. I didn't want a giant 17-inch one, but I'm open to it. I think this one will be great. We'll see. There were a lot of options out there. I looked at so many, but I think this will be good. We'll see. Okay, where are we at? So many thoughts, so many questions. Sports, favorite sports? I don't know, football. I like to watch football. I don't know what team. How about you? You had to get a small laptop for editing travel stuff too? Nice. What'd you get? Ooh, it looks fancy. It is. It's an awesome looking machine. I like it a lot. Actually, it looks a lot like a Mac, although it's not one. Ooh, you can play Minecraft on there. Yeah, I can play Minecraft. I can play Runeterra. I can play Eternal. I can play League of Legends and Fortnite. A lot of games can be played on there. What's the name of the editing program on your laptop? A Movie Studio is the application that I use primarily. It used to be Sony Movie Studio. Now it's like Magic's Movie Studio. They also make Vegas. So it used to be Sony Vegas. Now it's Magic's Vegas, I guess. But it's like the less expensive version of Vegas. Vegas, I feel like, is very expensive. So I got Movie Studio Platinum, and it has a lot of cool features and stuff. So if you're looking for a software, that's what I use. How about you? But we'll see if I stick with that. Could be subject to change. I'm looking for a laptop. There you go. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, this one, I thought it was pretty expensive. It was almost $1,400. But it had so many crazy, amazing specs. I'm like, okay, this will do it for me for years to come. You know, I don't want to, seems big. It's only 14 inches. So I don't want to like overshoot, or I don't want to undershoot, get a machine and then like not be able to use it for my videos like 5-10 years from now. So this is what I was thinking, but we'll see what happens. Favorite YouTube channels besides me and my bro? I mean, I do like Mr. Beast. I like Mr. Beast a lot. I've been watching him for a long time. I don't often answer that question, what are my favorite YouTube channels? But I think it's a good thing for me to mention, because I'm thinking about the future of my channel, where I get inspiration from. There's a lot of great creators out there, including many of them in this chat. But I love Mr. Beast. Been watching him for a long time. He does fun, silly, crazy stuff. And that kind of makes me think about the fun, silly, crazy stuff I want to do too, you know? And he is very helpful to people, or so it seems. You know, very charitable and all that. So I just think he's fantastic in that sense. I definitely appreciate that. There's a lot of great channels out there, and I like so many. But he's definitely the first one that comes to mind, one of the big ones that comes to mind. There's also a lot of finance people I watch. I like to watch like the finance YouTubers. You may know I have an interest in some of those categories. The Graham Stevens or the Meet Kevins or any of those if you watch financy stuff. But yeah, there's so many channels. I mean, I can go on forever. I'm subscribed to a whole lot of channels, and I try to watch a good variety. But great meeting you as well. So glad we could. Thanks for being a part of it. So glad to share it with you. You got a used MacBook Pro and you love it. I'm so glad you like it. That's awesome. Yeah, I had some issues with the graphics card thing. I'm like, I want to be able to game. You know, that's a big thing. Like, I want to game. If I can't game on it, that's a big investment to not be able to play games. So, how much was the Mac? The Mac was like a little over $2,000. You'll see a video come out soon with some interesting updates on that. So keep your eyes open for that. I don't know if I should have given you all the insights that I did. You love Mr. Beast. He's awesome. He's awesome. Who knows? Someday maybe I'll work on something with him. It's a dream. You know, would love to be able to work with that team and learn from that team. But it's a dream of mine. Pipeline. Okay, Dell Inspiron 13. I have a really old Dell Inspiron 13, like 2010 or something. 2011 maybe. And I used that for a while. I think it was actually before I started creating content. I first started my channel on my Dell Inspiron 17, which I got a long time ago as well. It's like 10 years old also. So they're both old machines. They don't even turn on, sadly. One of them can't reset, and it's extremely slow, and the other one doesn't even turn on. So, unfortunately, had to invest in a new one. You like Asus? Good. Good. No matter what you buy, it'll be junk in 5 years. Maybe. Aquatics? That sounds interesting. Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure, twins. I like it. Financial education, cool. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of financial education. And I thought about it, right? My channel. You know, I like finance, and I'm interested in investment and savings and early retirement. That's kind of a dream of mine, is to be able to retire early, depending upon what you call retirement. Be financially independent early, and be able to focus all of my time on doing things that I love to do, like creating videos here with you, and be able to work on new stuff like that, work on my design skills, and do Teespring stuff. Whatever I would enjoy kind of pursuing on my own, I'd love the financial independence and the freedom to get there someday. That being said, if I love a job, I can see myself sticking with that job too. But the freedom to be able to do that is a big deal for me. That being said, I don't know if that's extremely relevant in terms of content for me to create here, because I'm not an expert on it, and I'm not sure it would necessarily add so much unique value versus all those other finance YouTubers I watch. So I'm like, what's something that I have that I can do that's special and fun that I love to do and you all would love to be a part of? And so I'm like, finance stuff, I can enjoy that and think about it kind of to myself, but I don't need to go into that on my channel. I feel like that's kind of my thoughts, because I'm no expert either. But let me know what you think too. Favorite Mr. V's video is what you put in a circle, I'll buy. Yeah, Phoenix. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great one. And I thought about something like that in terms of a video. We'll see. We'll see if something like that happens in the future. Yeah. Are there charities you want to be involved in? I do. Jen A is a great question. I do want to do some of the. I've seen a lot of these. Some of the finance people too that I watch do like fundraiser campaigns on their YouTube videos. I have to figure out how to do it. I feel like I know you've touched on it too. The Twitch thing gets a little bit more complicated. But on YouTube, there's a way, I think, to build in like a plugin that's like fundraiser. And maybe it just goes straight through YouTube, through Google, where it's like, oh, this goes to this charity that you can just attach to your videos. And so I'd love to consider something like that in the future. Oh, I gotta stretch. But there are a lot of great charities out there. I mean, one of the biggest that comes to my mind is this a charity? I was going to say Red Cross. Are they a charity? But they do a lot of really impactful work. I know you love it to help relax with games, but don't see how games can make you relax. That's fair. That's fair. Some people, it makes them really angry or emotional. But for me, I'm like, okay, I lost a round. I feel like I'm pretty calm about it, but maybe not. When you're playing League, I want to see how good you are at it. I'm not that great. You can see some of my older videos on this channel, too, that are League. But I don't know. I'll have to play again one of these days. Maybe I'll install that on the laptop. Try that. I was thinking about that later tonight. I don't know if I'll do it tonight because I've streamed longer than expected here. But maybe later tonight I'll do a Twitch stream. I'm not sure about tonight. Might be later in the week or next week. We did do a Twitch stream yesterday. But maybe. Maybe we'll do some League. Was doing dishes, haha. But congrats on the new computer. Thanks so much, Adam. Hope it works out. I hope so too. I'm quite confident. I did a lot of research. I did all the research you could, and I feel like this is going to be the one. Now, it doesn't have a webcam, so I'm just going to take this webcam right off my desktop and put it on my laptop when I'm traveling, and then I'll bring it back and put it right back on the desktop when I'm back. So they're going to share some tools with each other, the microphone, the SD card converter, and the webcam. But otherwise, that laptop should have everything. So could be discovering the universe, Sandy. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I haven't played a lot of games lately, but you did. Whoopsie, you heard me, Kevin, at the start of the video. You were not crazy. I did not mean for that to start playing, but it did. I just wanted to read his latest update, but there was nothing crazy. So, LOL. Whoopsie, Rachel heard it. I figured someone would catch that. But where are we at? Games. Yeah, so that's the thing with games too. So, I don't want it to be too distracting, take away from all the fun stuff I want to share with you. At the same time, I think a lot of people enjoy watching the gaming adventures. So I kind of have split feelings on it, where I like gaming, but I don't want it to take up too much of my time, where I used to game like all the time. You may have seen my Twitch streaming days where I streamed like daily. And I look back on those, and part of me is like, I kind of miss gaming as often as I did. But the other part of me loves to share variety adventures with you. And I think that's the bigger piece. But I want to really refine how these variety adventures are shared. I like theme park stuff, but I want to do more variety. It's going to happen. Have a great night, Jen. Appreciate you being a part of it. Appreciate you. But those are some insights. Hey, what's going on, Travis? Appreciate you being a part of it. And Rien, we all are doing great. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you all are doing beautiful. Fantastic. And playing on. All right. Adopt the animals in the shelter like Mr. Beast did. That would be a fun idea. Maybe I could, Phoenix. We'll see. Webcam is easy to figure out. So true. Yeah, just take that. Plug it in, USB, easy. Favorite game from the last 20 years? I don't know, Walter. I really like Legends of Runeterra. It's a card game, kind of like Hearthstone, but it's in the Riot universe with League of Legends characters. They're great. What's going on, Michael? We doing good. He's doing good. We all great. Thank you. How are you? I'm going to drink some tea, and then I will say more things. Cheers. I feel like I'm just talking here. Are we having fun? Am I talking too much? So, what else was I going to say? The Mr. Beast stuff. I was thinking about silly ideas, fun videos to do for myself. And I'd love to do some food challenges, You know I like food a lot. And I like the challenge idea too, like the t-shirt thing. I'm thinking about doing some food challenges. Like, what if I only eat this item or that item for a week? What would that be like? How hard would it be? And what would the impact on my health be? Hopefully not too bad. I feel like I'm in pretty good shape at this point. I'm in good shape for Punga Racers if I want to do that. So, we'll see. But that's something I was thinking about in terms of video ideas. Let me know what you think of that. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate you being a part of it. Looking forward to sharing those travel adventures soon. Thanks. So I'm thinking about the food challenges and just general challenges. I did kind of like the the silly kind of prank type stuff idea, but you know, I don't want to make anyone feel bad. Maybe some like light, funny pranks that everyone can enjoy. We'll see. Am I the baby? I'm not the baby. No, I'm not. I'm middle. So much fun. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Phoenix. Thanks for being a part of it. I feel like I need to drink my water because I'm pretty dehydrated. It's a great idea, honestly. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, I feel like that's perfect for me because I love food. I like doing silly stuff like challenges. And I was thinking of, what if I only ate X item for like a week? Eat nothing else except one particular item. And maybe you can get creative with it, you know? And that might be cool. So some of us are doing that right now, eating the same thing day after day. That's fair. That's fair. Recap of the changes. Sarah, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Maryland is off the table for now. Maybe early next year would be nice. But since they do the 2-week quarantine, we're skipping that. We're going straight to California. And California's a maybe. If they change things, if we have to postpone that, or, you know, if things just look different on that front, then we're going to be postponing on California maybe till early next year in addition. So will other travel happen? Maybe. Maybe it'll wait to early next year. So travel might be paused to early next year, or we might still be doing California or other travel soon. But Maryland's off the table for now. Until early next year. Or later next year, we'll see. Those are the recaps. It'll be interesting to see how creative you can get with specific food. Yeah, I have a specific food in mind. I don't wanna like reveal yet the food in mind. But you know, there's a particular type of food I like a lot. I'm thinking to myself, what if I made this into a video? Enjoy, Gordon. Thanks for saying hey. Appreciate you being a part of it. Also eat the same color food for 24 hours. That'd be very interesting. Only eat things that are like hot pink. It'd be hard to do. What's going on, Valerie? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hey. I now have this like skin thing. You know when you have like a skin thing on like your fingernails? Comes out in a bad spot. I need to stop messing with that. But I'm excited to try streaming on my laptop now that I got it. And I'm thinking about trying that for gaming streams, whether that's later tonight, later in the week, or next week. And I'm thinking about trying that for some of the streams like this here on YouTube. See how that goes on the new machine. I have to set up all the stuff for it. I just got it, so I have to set up all the stuff for it. But that'd be nice. Yeah, Jamal, it'll happen eventually. Thank you. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm looking forward to seeing them when the time comes. Sushi pizza. That's such a good idea. Sushi pizza. Oh my gosh, I gotta write that idea down. I gotta write that one down, Walter. Thank you. Yo, this man just gave me a whole new idea. Sushi pizza. What if you did that? What if you combined some of your favorite items? Like, what if I made a sushi... Thank you so much, Walter. What if I made a sushi pizza? What would that look like? It'd be a rice bed, okay? And around the edges, it's circular rice bed. Big circular rice bed. And around the edges, you'd have something brown. Maybe egg. The fried egg type sushi. But in the middle, you have like a lot of yellowtail, and you get some salmon in there, and just a bunch of different colors. Sushi pizza. Is that what that would look like? That sounds fantastic. Thanks for the idea, Walter. That sounds awesome. What's going on, Spencer? Doing well. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Additionally, I'm working on not continuing to say my usual expression, the as well expression. I'm trying to change that up. Try to take your all feedback and turn it around. Could be expensive for a week. True. That's more of just a one-day idea. Like, I made and ate a sushi pizza. That could be a one-time thing. It would still be a lot of fun, I feel like. Use cauliflower rice. That's an idea. Or brown rice, right? I gotta drink this water. Getting too dehydrated. Maybe pieces of sushi on top of pizza, just like pepperoni. Ooh! Now, would the pieces of sushi on top be like whole rolls? Would it be like nigiri, or would it just be like the raw fish piece? It's a good question. Man, that's a great idea. Now you're giving me all kinds of ideas. My brain just exploded with ideas. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Cheers. Man, I'm on a whole new wheel after that. Let me write that down. That's just like food combinations. Like the whole category of food combinations was just explored here. So thank you for that. In my mind, it's just like all of the ideas of things you can put together. What if you put a Dole Whip together with a Night Blossom? That'd be funky, huh? Macaroni pizza. There you go. I like that. Macaroni pizza is a good idea. Jamal, any new types of content on the way? It's a good question. Thanks for asking. Working on a couple. I'm trying to be silly and do more fun stuff. Trying to do more graphic design. Trying to improve my editing skills. More foodie adventures are on the way. Look forward to those. I was thinking about the traveling stuff, of course, but that might be on hold. We'll see. And if not, more crazy, silly challenges. Maybe food challenges. We'll see. What if instead of regular pizza dough with normal flour, how about the sushi pizza dough that has rice flour? Oh, that sounds nice. Sushi filling stuff on top. I like the idea. I hadn't thought about that. Cool. Did I just lose connectivity to the internet? Am I still here? Are we still there, everybody? Can you still hear me? Let me know a yes or a thumbs up. Man, I'm concerned now. I think I might have just dropped too many frames. I'm not sure. YouTube looking funky. Can't see or hear anything. Don't be frozen. Don't have broken. What happened? YouTube, don't do this to me. Okay, let me know if you can still hear me and see me. All right. Macaroni pizza sounds super good. Oh, okay. Chart just came back, so I think we're okay. Let me know. Did I break up? Am I still here? Let me know. Make something silly. Okay, great. There was no break. There was no break at all. It just keep coming smoothly. Man, I was concerned. This internet, I'll tell you. Whew. Florida internet, everybody. Oh my gosh. It's not like what they have. Okay, great. Thumbs up. We see you. We hear you. Okay, great. You saw me and heard me the whole time. Love it. It just looked bad on my end. So, okay. That's probably a warning. What has changed? No worries, Walter. Thank you all for the thumbs up. The sushi pizza idea has really flourished. I know, right? I love it. Walter, no Maryland for now. Maybe we'll push it till next year. Thank you all for the thumbs up, letting me know. I was worried. The whole chart just fell off completely. I was freaking out. No more Maryland. California's a maybe. If it's a maybe, we'll push. If it's a no, we'll push it to later on, maybe early next year. Otherwise, we'll do it. Some travel coming up soon or a little bit later. But that's what's going on. What about pizza dough? Cookie dough, cake batter. Oh my gosh, what about pizza? But the dough is cookie dough or cake batter. That sounds incredible. Wow, I like that idea. Thank you all for these ideas and for letting me know I'm still coming through. Never lost you. Okay, great. Okay. Oh man, I'm so glad. The thing just totally disappeared. It dropped out of frame. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I just totally lost internet. But no, you're saying I didn't. So that's good. Thanks, y'all. Looked it up. Rice flour pizza dough is a thing and it's gluten-free. I don't know though, Chaz, because now somebody's suggested a cake batter sushi pizza. Cake batter, like a big old circle, sushi on the top. Slice it up and eat it like it's pizza. I mean, at this point, I feel like we're doing that. That's a good idea though, rice flour. Dole Whip on waffles. Man, y'all got so many good ideas here. Man, somebody write these down. What was the reason for the change? Michelle, okay, great questions. Current health climate. So I can speak to that. My handwriting? Okay, cool. The change was Maryland has a 2-week quarantine. Thank you all for letting me know. I was only planning to be in Maryland for a week. So can't do that anymore. If you're coming from Florida, can't do it. So that eliminated Maryland. Not to mention, want to make sure the family stays safe and healthy. So I want to keep my distance from them for now, because traveling is always a little bit risky. I'm all down for anything cake batter. There you go. So that takes us to California. Now the California plan has adjusted, changing, because depending upon the need, the reason for us going out there may be postponed. So I'll let Michelle fill you all in on what's going on with why we're going out there when we get out there. But that might be postponed for now. And so if that's postponed, a lot of things are closing. Businesses are closing. Work, sometimes you can't travel. For now, they're working remotely. So if that's what's happening, that might be why we have to postpone the trip to California. Just saying. Okay, that's where we're at. But yes, everybody's good. Thanks for asking. Cake batter, sorry you're late to the party. All good. You all good. And then it's a cookie, not a pizza. That's true. Dole Whip on waffles, baby. That sounds really good, Adam. I love that idea. Dole Whip on waffles. What about Dole Whip on chicken waffles? Do you keep the spicy sauce in there, like the sriracha? You got to, right? You got to. Oh, man. You should use a scooter to get around for a week. That'd be interesting. Scooter. That's an interesting idea. Like a razor scooter? I always wanted one of those. An electric razor scooter. Amazing food combination ideas. There you go. Walter's got this down for sure. Do you still play Fortnite? It's been a minute, Jamal. It has been quite a minute since I've played Fortnite. One of these days, I'll get back to it. just gaming in general. I did play some Runeterra last night on Twitch, which was fun. But no Fortnite lately. Hey, from Ireland, what's going on? Welcome to it. Thanks for being here. Interesting idea, Phoenix. Thanks. Hope you're doing well in Ireland. How are things over there? Thanks, Chaz, for hanging out. Appreciate you. Have a great night. All right. I need to pick one of two options, and I'll let you all vote and decide. Either I can call it with the streaming for now, or I'll need to take a BRB and get some water. I am enjoying chatting with you all. I'm wondering if I have a lot more to speak to, if it's worth it, because I do need some water pretty soon. So do I keep going and take a quick water break before we do a little bit more chatting, or do we call it for the night? Let me think. Is there anything else that we're hoping to discuss? Have a great night. Lola, thanks for hanging out. Cars are in the game now. It's pretty fun. There you go. I like it. Good luck with your sushi pizza. I'll be checking in. Sounds good, Lola. Thanks. It might be a while before I do the sushi pizza. I have another idea. Secret surprise idea, which might be fun. So, see how that comes out. All right. Haha, thanks. A lot of possibilities out there. True. True. Man, I have so many ideas now. Okay. A lot of possibilities. That's right. Okay. I'm so glad you liked that shirt video. I had so much fun with that. Doing something fun and silly, authentic. Thank you so much. So glad you liked it. Thanks, Tay. Cool. So, a lot of possibilities out there. That's true. I love your food ideas. Yeah, for sure, Walter. Keep those coming for sure. Water break. We're going to do a water break, everybody. All right. I loved that shirt video. That's the sort of thing I think I want to do more of. Silly, fun stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff to do. You know, I've enjoyed a lot of my videos that I make, but that one was a lot of fun. I think that was one of my favorites to make lately. It was really a great time, so I have to do more like that. Electric would be better. What is electric? Electric scooter. Yeah, like a Razor scooter electric. That'd be awesome. The shirt video was great. So glad you liked it. What are your favorite videos lately? Take some time and ponder what are your favorite videos lately while we do a BRB. Thanks for being a part of the fun. Getting some water. I might get some tea. Since we're up, maybe I'll get some tea. Hey, maybe I'll get some tea. Hey, I can't go all the way back this way. I can't actually exit like that. That'd be pretty dope. But I can't do it. All right? Cannot do it. BRB. Go hydrate and come back. Sounds good. Thank you. Let me turn on some music to entertain you while I BRB. Gonna go get some tea. Hey, gonna get some tea for me. Yo, gonna get some tea. Hey, everybody wants some tea. Okay, how do I, where's the music? I'm trying to find the music for y'all so you can have some nice music in the background. Music. Here's the beats. I don't want to do that one because that one's going to be revealed soon in my music video. Let's do this one. There we go. Boom. Enjoy. BRB. See if I can exit like this. Thanks for being a part of it. See you soon. After this water break. Enjoy. See you real soon. Thanks. Let me turn on my microphone. And thanks. BRB. I don't have a BRB message screen. I thought I might, but I don't. So that's awkward. Okay, you're just gonna be looking at this picture. Peace. The short video was a lot of fun. Yeah, what are your favorite videos lately? Let me know while I BRB. Favorite place to eat in the Bay Area? There's a lot of great ones. Nate, I love sushi. I tried a lot of good places for sushi in the Bay Area. And those bowls. Anyways, I'm gonna BRB. I'm going. BRB. Thanks. BRB. I'm gonna exit this way now. That was my surprised face on the return. All right. I hope I didn't knock anything over here. My floor's a mess. I'm the worst at that. Too much stuff laying around. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Have we returned? Are we back? Thanks for being a part. That return face was funny. How's everyone's day? Doing great. How are you? Thank you. Okay. So, am I back? Let me know. But I think I am. I think you should be able to see me. I think you should be able to hear me. I think all should be good. No more music. Oh, okay. I'll bring back some music. Background music while we chat. I can do that. It's easy. Smooth. Or were you talking about before? Do you want background music while I'm talking to you? Do you think it's true? Should that be what I do? Do you think that'd be pretty cool or not so cool? Did you know that I'm freestyling? Making up rhymes at half a mile. Yo, what's up? Hope you're doing all right today. Hope you're doing great. Have a good night. Hope everyone's feeling all right. And you know that I might drink this water. I didn't get tea though, because I felt like I didn't have time. I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. I'll get tea later. Tea later. Talk now, tea later. I need this water. Freestyle time, that's right. You may have seen my freestyle on Twitch. Sometimes I freestyle over here. Everything from this point must be spoken in rap. How do I rhyme? I don't know. It's not something I do all the time. But did you know with my water I like lemon and lime? And you might also like Zyme? Zyme, maybe? That'd be hard to do. That'd be hard to do, Walter. You play games? I do play games, Gio Carlos. You'll find the Twitch link in my description of this video, or on most of my videos. Twitch.tv/DaveK. I've not been playing a lot lately, but here and there, I'll stream. Do I drink? I'll talk about me. Extremely rarely, to say the least. Extremely rarely. Yeah, not really. Extremely rarely. There have been the rare occasions, but not really. How about you? But we were talking about my favorite videos to make lately. That shirt one was a lot of fun. There was a couple that I made that I'm excited for. And unfortunately, some that I had to change direction on, that I was hoping to share with you and had to change direction on them. But that's just how it goes. You know, sometimes we do silly stuff. And, so, yeah. That's where we're at. And we'll see how things go. And, yeah, okay. What was I saying? I'm totally losing track of my mind right now. Talked about the shirt video. That was a lot of fun. I was thinking, I was going to look at my videos and see which ones I'm most excited for coming up. Give you some spoilers, if you want some spoilers, or we can hold off on spoilers. I like that you drink water. Water is very good. You should drink lots of water. Cheers. Okay. Yes. Great question. There's so much to do, you know? So much to do between trying to edit and trying to work and trying to stream and share all these adventures with you. And so that should answer your question, Liv, in terms of where we're at. Editing or working. Spoilers. Y'all want some spoilers? Okay. Nate wants some spoilers. I don't know if y'all agree with Nate, but Nate wants some spoilers. So I'm going to give you all some spoilers. You deserve it. Hang out, chat with me. And I think y'all like the spoilers. That's a theme. I feel like people enjoy the spoilers. So I'm going to give you some spoilers. Oh, what did I do with my phone? I'm trying to keep up with the chat on the phone while I bring up the spoilers on my computer. Yeah, we got a second vote for spoilers. All right. I'm going to do the usual plug my ears, virtually, physically type deal. And if you see me plug my ears with both hands like this. Oh, Fall Guys. I'd love to try that. That'd be fun. It looks really fun. If you see me plug my ears with both hands, fingers are in the ears, I'm revealing a spoiler. When I unplug my fingers from my ears, the spoiler is no longer being revealed. So when you see me plug my ears, while my fingers are in my ears, there's a spoiler. When I take them out, there's no more spoiler. So if you're trying to avoid the spoilers, that's what you do. When my fingers go in my ears, you want to put yours in your ears so you don't hear the spoilers. And when I remove mine, you can remove yours and you won't hear spoilers. Okay. Phoenix. No. That one's not me. Can't not well, I guess shower rather than not brush my teeth. Rather than not brush my teeth would be bad. Not brush my teeth for a week? Oh my gosh. Man, that's a tough choice though. You don't make it easy. Oh, both of those would be rough. But showering, I feel like that's something you could get away with. It would be bad. It would be, especially depends where you're living, right? If it's really hot out. Fall Guys, I gotta try that for sure. It looks like a lot of fun. I've been seeing a lot of people playing it. Okay, spoilers. some of the videos I'm most excited for coming up. You may have already heard about the laptop. That was a big spoiler in itself. So you're going to see a couple laptop-related videos. There's a lot of dining experiences coming up. So I hope you enjoy food, because you're going to see me eat some delicious food. Lots of food coming up. Lots of food. One thing that I have not done in long enough, which you may be excited for, you'll see very, very soon, is a mail time video. Very overdue. I have mail from months ago. Apologies on the delay. But I did what I thought was going to be my last mail time video for a while. And on that note, a couple of nice, very kind friends sent me some mail more recently. So I'm wondering if that'll become a part of its own video or a different video, or I don't know. But we'll figure that out. And so mail time video is coming up. Oh wait, I didn't do the earplugs. Mail time video is coming up. We've got a bunch of foodie stuff coming up. We got the laptop related stuff coming up. And yeah, I didn't do very well with that. I forgot to do the earplugs for when I was giving you spoilers. Whoopsies. Hope you all didn't mind. Whoopsies. That's where we're at. Those are some updates. How about any other spoilers? Any big ones? Okay, here's another spoiler. You want another spoiler? Here's another one. The videos I like quite a bit. You'll see coming up is a grocery shopping. I love those. I honestly weirdly like grocery shopping vlogs. Like, it's a lot of fun to just share everyday life with you. So there's a grocery shopping vlog coming up, and I hope you enjoy that. And that was another spoiler. So there it is. If you were avoiding the spoilers, that was the one. Okay? I have a couple videos, earplugs. I have a couple videos coming up on kind of my planning travel to the Bay Area and how you can plan affordable travel. Some tricks that I used to plan more affordable travel. And that is another spoiler, in case you were looking for another spoiler. There's a lot of them. A lot of stuff to share. So those are some spoilers for you. I'd rather brush my teeth, for sure. I think that's a good call. I think brushing one's teeth is a great call. What was I saying? So, I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. I think we're caught up with all the comments. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. It's strange that my computer's going slow. Thank you, LC, for being a part of the fun with me. Appreciate you hanging out and chatting all the time. I think I've seen you a bunch on Twitch, too, so appreciate you. And hope you have a great night. And I'm looking forward to sharing more with you. Yeah, the Twitch probably is not happening tonight, by the way, y'all. It was a fun idea. I'm going to do it a future night. But we've spent so much fun having fun and chatting over here that I figured we'll hold off for a while. I'm so glad you like those types of videos. I won't say it again because I wasn't earplugging. But I'm so glad you like those types of videos. And I'm looking forward to sharing those types of videos with you. They're fun. I like the everyday life stuff, you know? Like, I like to share it all. I think you should be a part of it all. So that's kind of where I'm at. You know, everyone has their own preferences. And I like to do all kinds of different things. One thing I was thinking about doing in the future is, like, one of those places that does, like, the sushi goes around on, like, a track. I'd love to get out to one of those places and try some sushi there. Just all-you-can-stuff sushi. Oh, maybe that's a thing. All-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. Nah, that might actually not be good. That sounds a little risky, actually, when I say it that way. Jamal, great question. So, I will go when Michelle goes. That's the plan. So, when she goes, I'll go. If she needs to go, I'm going to be there with her. And if not, then I won't this time around. Hey, what's going on? Kayla, welcome to it. Thanks for being a part of the fun. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to the party. We've been chatting for a bit. But if you would like any updates, if you'd like to be caught up to speed on anything, please let us know. LOL, Juliet, what were we laughing about? The sushi rotation thing? That would be a lot of fun. I'm a foodie. If you're looking for some information. I like travel. I like foodieing. I like theme park stuff, cruising. But I like variety, too. What videos do you like to watch? I watch all kinds. Geo, I've spoken to that, I think, a little bit here. But everything from finance, to entertainment, to just fun, travel, foodie, all kinds of good stuff. Thanks, you got it. Faux show. So, let's talk about travel adventures I'm looking forward to in the future. Not just here overseas, but some cruises I'd love to do. Actually, I think I already said, one of the ones I really want to do in the future is a transatlantic. That'd be a huge celebration. Maybe that's like 100,000, like maybe that's like I'm not working anymore. Because it'd be hard to take that much time off. But like a 15-day transatlantic would be amazing. I'd love to see some stuff overseas. Heely shoes with the wheels on the bottom. That'd be cool for sure. What's going up, Woven? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Hope you're doing awesome. So I'd love to do a transatlantic cruise. That'd be a lot of fun. Alaska would be amazing. I'd love to visit. Even if I don't end up cruising, I'd love to just go out there and see it. But I think cruising would be the best. There's a lot of new cruise lines I'd love to try. There's so much to do in the future. I've been thinking about traveling to different cities and trying some of the best food, right? I talk about travel and food. I'm like, what if I try the best food in all these cities, you know? You would have been in St. Thomas right now? Oh, sorry about it. Tokyo Disney would be amazing, Chris. One of these days, I'm sure we'll do it. But not right now. Not right now. Transatlantic cruise would be amazing. There's so many fun ideas for cruises and activities, man. You can't get enough of those ideas. There's so many places I'd love to visit in the U.S. You may have seen some of my much earlier vlogs where I've traveled to different places, Houston and New Orleans, some of my first traveling vlogs. I had a lot of fun with those. But yeah, I've never traveled through Europe. I've never even been to Europe. I have to do it. That'd be a great vlog when I do it. I thought about a whole Europe-Asia travel vlog party. That could be a celebration too. Who knows? Restaurant called Kura. That's awesome. That does sound cool. I'll have to check that out. Disney Paris. That'd be cool too. I have not been to any overseas ones. I have to check it out. Alaska would be amazing. It'd be an amazing cruise 2 years ago. That's awesome. Never been to the Great Wall of China. There's so much to see. That's what I'm saying. There's so much to see. I've seen it maybe from Soarin', the attraction at Disney World, but I've not been. I really haven't done that much outside the country travel adventures at all. Besides maybe where I've been on cruises like this, like Tortola, St. Thomas. But with the exception of that, not a whole lot of outside the country travel, which I'm really looking forward to sharing with you when the time comes. We're getting there. After all this is said and done, things settle down health-wise, I really want to get some of those adventures going on, so we'll see. Ratatouille is your favorite Disney movie. That's awesome. You're going to love the attraction then, for sure. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Gio Carlos. You are welcome to, if you like, but do not by any means feel obligated. Appreciate you all just chatting and hanging out and being a part of the fun with me. You are too kind. But there's so many adventures I'm looking forward to. Those are a few of them, so I wanted to share those with you. I'm now thinking of that food idea, the food combo idea that Walter had. Really great idea, Walter. I see you're still there. Love it. Those food ideas just sound so good. I'm like sushi, but I'm trying to think of different things you could combine. Like a burger could be combined really well with what if you put fries? I've actually done that, but it's delicious. Put fries in your burger. What if you put a burger in your fries? That'd be a lot of fries. That would be a lot of fries. Okay. Our Disney Transatlantic was canceled. Oh, in May? That's crazy. Sorry to hear it. I'm sure you'll get the chance one of these days. Hey, what's going on? Ro, hope you're doing well. What is your favorite Disney movie, Jamal? Favorite Disney movie for me is probably Inside Out. I think I said Inside Out. I love that movie. So inspiring to me, speaks to me so much. But I'm incredibly excited for Soul. You know, like finding your purpose. Oh, I love the egg on the burger. You got to do the egg on the burger. So good. And avocado. I mean, a lot of things on the burger. You have an all expenses paid, but can only choose one continent to visit. Which one do you go to? So I can stay on that continent as long as I want and see as much as I want, Nate? Because I'd probably then pick somewhere with the biggest surface area. You know, somewhere very expensive. Like Asia, and see as much of that as possible. Or Europe, and see as much of that as possible. But another part of me is like, well, if I'm traveling really far, maybe instead, can't wait for Seoul, Mike. That's exciting. I'm excited to check it out with you. It's going to be great. That one's really, inspiring concept. So, all expenses paid. Another thought I had, Nate, if I could travel to one continent, all expenses paid, it'd probably be the most expensive to get to, Antarctica, right? So, maybe that's the one. Boom! Can't wait for Seoul. That'll be amazing for sure. Yeah! Everybody says, hey, Mike. Hey, Mike! What's your favorite country to visit? I gotta visit more. Can't say I visited a lot, Gio Carlos. Right now I want to say the Bahamas because it's the only country I've really visited. So that's a thing. But one of these days I'm looking forward to sharing more of those with you. Yeah, so glad we can share the adventures with you. Love it. Thank you all for being a part of the fun. So, as I was saying, talked about the food stuff. I'm thinking of a couple different ideas in terms of food ideas. And what if I tried not only combining two different food items, which is a great thought. Walter, love the thought. But what if I tried, making a special food item? Made the world's biggest... The egg wouldn't make sense. It'd have to be made the world's biggest, piece of pizza. But that's been done. It's been eaten, actually. The world's biggest piece of pizza has been eaten. Dave, just say Hawaii. As much as it's not a country, that's an amazing place to visit. Oh, thanks, Mike. Okay, sushi burger. That sounds amazing. How would you do a sushi burger? Walter, help me out with that one. Is it just like a full burger? Like with the bun and meat and everything? And you just add in sushi? Or how else would you do that? Man, Walter's got all the ideas here, I'm telling you. Thanks. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. Yeah, I feel like that would be really delicious. Sushi burger. But again, is it like, it looks like a burger, but it's actually sushi? Like it's rice buns, and it does have meat in the middle, but it also has raw fish? Frushi. That's an idea. That is an idea. Nice. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. That would be good. Man, there's so many good ideas for food ideas. But cool. Okay, final questions, final thoughts. So let me know. Sushi Rito. Have you ever tried the Sushi Rito? I have. It's been a long time, Nate. I was in the Bay Area. I had a Sushi Rito, and I feel like the place was actually called Sushi Rito. I thought it was okay. I'll have to try more in the future. But there you go. Love the morning dose of positivity. So glad you like it, Liv. Looking forward to all the adventures coming to share with you in the future. Thank you so much. A burger meat-shaped slice of sushi. Oh. That's a good idea. And probably a brown fish, too, right? Like I don't know. So it looks like... Oh, no audio? Can't hear me? Can everybody still hear me? Let me know. So glad you like it. Thanks, Jamal. Appreciate you. There's no audio. That's weird. Everybody else can still hear me? You can hear me and see me and probably not smell me. But, I mean, that'd probably be best because, I showered this morning. So, it's probably time for my evening shower. All right. Dave, NorCal or SoCal? Man, Star Wars fan, I gotta tell you, my NorCal experience is Bay Area. When I say NorCal, I'm talking about Bay Area, because that's where I've been. You can hear me. Okay, good, Liv. I gotta say SoCal. I love LA. I'm big on the entertainment industry. I love movies and film. So LA's gotta be the one for me, SoCal. But they're both nice. They both have perks. How about you? The challenge with both, especially the NorCal, is cost of living. I'm just saying it. I hear. Okay, cool. Hey, Hannah, hope you're having a great birthday. Thanks for being here. Welcome to it. Happy birthday. Hope you have a fantastic one. Sup, as you say. Hopefully a cruise, yes. When things clear up health-wise. In addition, I think it's me. Sorry, Gio Carlos. Hope you figured that out. But in addition to all the travel adventures and plans in the future, I'm so excited for cruising when things clear up health-wise and we're able to travel more. I am having a especially high dose of missing traveling. So look forward to cruises, look forward to traveling, seeing new places, going overseas, seeing all kinds of great stuff in the future when the time comes. Thank you. Thank you so much. So glad I can. Thanks for being a part of it. Favorite Star Wars movie? The prequels, 1, 2, and 3. Probably 3, or maybe Attack of the Clones. Or maybe The Phantom Menace. Shirt, how about you? Shirt 1 was hilarious. So glad you liked it. Burgers and pizza? That's an idea. May have been the idea I had earlier. LA for me too. There you go. I like it. Hey, what's going on, Bunny? How you doing? Hope you're doing great. Thanks for being a part of it. Hello. Biggest pizza, then donate to a homeless shelter. Combine. I like that. There you go. Phoenix, combine the two. Who wins in a race? What kind of race, Tom? It depends what kind of race, right? At the end of the day, that's the big question, is what kind of race, Are we racing, like, on foot? Yeah, awesome. Appreciate you being a part of the fun with me. Welcome to it. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to finish off this water, read final questions, and then... This is a message sponsored by water. Hydrate. It's a recommendation. I totally understand if you'd rather not, but I'd recommend it because hydration is good for you. Keeps your throat feeling good, keeps you feeling full and energized. Hydration. Brought to you by water. Great question. An eating competition race. I love that idea, Walter. That would be such a fun race. We'll have to see if we can make that happen. 40-yard dash. That's a fun idea, too. I don't know. Might be Mike. I feel like Mike's the the endurance racer. Maybe I'm the sprinter and he's the endurance racer. I'm not sure. It's a good question. LOL. Thank you all so much for being a part of the fun with me. I just wanted to say again, there are so many adventures I'm looking forward to sharing in the future. There's so much to come. Traveling. There's going to be food. There's going to be music videos. There's going to be fun, silly challenges. And I'm so excited to share it all. And I want to thank you all for being a part of the adventures with me, whatever they may be. And if you're not so much a fan of this kind of adventure or that kind of adventure, I totally get it. And some people at some point may be like, hey Dave, I don't like seeing Traveler right now. I'll come back when you do the Disney stuff, and I totally get it. And I appreciate you all for being a part of any of the adventures with me. So thank you so much again. Does the brand of water matter to you? No, it really doesn't. As long as it tastes fresh and good. That's why it was a joke when I said sponsored by water. Water as a whole isn't really a sponsor, you know. It's like sponsored by food. You need it, you know. It's not a particular. But no, brand of water does not matter to me. That's just filtered, fresh filtered, filter at home. Yeah. All right. Eating Chinese food while watching you. Gio Carlos, sounds amazing. Sounds fantastic. Water in Florida tastes different. Yeah. Phoenix, the water in Florida does taste different. I'm advising you, if you haven't been to Florida, bring a really strong filter. I used to carry around a filter bottle. 2 different filter bottles at one point. Not at the same time, but one and then a different filter bottle. Whenever I filled up my water in the parks, it had to be run through that filter bottle. Otherwise, forget about it. Or I get it from Starbucks, where it seems like they triple filter their water, which is great. So, just so you know. So glad I can take you along on the adventure, Adam. Thank you so much. You only like Voss? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like they're all, once you get them sufficiently filtered, like pretty much any bottled brand, as long as it's not like old or expired, it hasn't been in the sun too long, you're fine. It's all good. It's water. As long as it's filtered enough and fresh enough, you're fine. That's my opinion on brands of water. There's no right brand. There's no wrong brand. They're all beautiful brands. They're totally perfect. And I've been working on my impressions, and I won't go into that here today, unless you want my impressions. And maybe I could go into my impressions, but maybe not. What about diet water? Well, diet water is the same as regular water, actually. That's one of those specialty beverages. That's 0 calories, whether you have it diet or regular. Can you believe that? Shocker. I was a little bit loud. I hit too close to my ears, so make sure I can still hear okay. Yeah, that was starting to be funny. All right, some water tastes bad. Oh, okay, fair enough. You don't like some water? My thing is, like, some water, it'll taste bad if it's, like, in a bottle too long and, like, the sun hits it, like, melts the plastic into the water. I think that's how it works. But, yeah, you want your water filtered. Brought to you by filtered water. Filter your water. It tastes better that way. You'll prefer it. Trust me. All right. Don't drink water from the fountain. Well, it depends where the fountain is, because I've been in some places where natural, water that just comes straight from the fountain tastes really good, actually, just straight from the tap. But Florida's not one of those places. Nope. All right. There's a lot of good brands. Do the impressions. You want to hear my impressions? I'll tell you, I've been working on my impressions, and I think they're totally perfect. I'm really practicing, doing what I can to do the best impressions. And I'll tell you, I have a variety of different impressions. So I want to know if you can guess who my different impressions are. Can you tell who I'm trying to be with my different impressions? Let me know. All right, that was 2. Zoran, feels good. Feels good, Zoran. Can't drink the water in Florida. Was it hard for you to get used to? Yeah, I still don't drink that unfiltered stuff. No, you don't get used to that. At least me. Just like I'm comfortable in the heat, I cannot drink that unfiltered water. Like, get that out of here. If it's not filtered, I'm going to go thirsty. No, I find it filtered somewhere. In fact, I need more. I need to refill that water cup. So I'm going to do that in a bit. And do that in a bit after the stream. You cannot drink. You do not get used, in my opinion, Donna, you do not get used to that unfiltered water. Ew. I don't know if you watch, what's his name? I really like him. He's a funny guy. Ew. He has all these different impressions that he'll do. Joined late. What was the change of plans? No worries, Tom. The change of plans was Maryland's off the books for now. California's on the fence. Maybe pushed to later in the year or next year. But we're going direct if we're going to California. Yeah, Florida tap water, not so good. And not so good. There you go. Dracula, there you go. Impressions. Your impressions are tremendous. They're simply great. Nothing better than your impressions. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you so much. Need a blonde wing for that impression. How about the second one? Could you tell who I am with this second impression? It's someone I really enjoy from a lot of feature films. He may have also held a position at one point. Can you guess who I am being right now? Sounds good, Gio. Thanks. All right. Okay, where were we at? Lived in Florida most of my life. Yeah. You don't get used to it. Okay, good. We're on the same page, Adam. Okay. You do not get used to it. That's funny. Noise. Okay. Thank you all so much. Hey, from Colorado. Chris, hope you're doing great. Chris and Scott, hope you're both doing fantastic. Was just saying hello and wrapping up here. Thank you all so much for being a part of the... There you go. Arnold was the one. I could try to do Donald... I don't feel like I could do Donald Duck very well. I have to practice. Maybe then I can do some voiceover work, you know? My entrance into acting is voiceover. But Arnold is correct. I'm going for Arnold with this one. Does it sound like Arnold to you? Let me know what you think. And thank you all again for being a part of the adventures. I want to be able to do like a really good Morgan Freeman. He's got a great voice. But I don't know. Take some time. And Donald Duck would be tough. I'm not good at the characters. I know Brian. Brian does some good ones for sure. He's really good. There's a lot of people who do really well, the impressions. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being a part of the fun with me again. So excited for all the fun to come in the future. Maybe more park stuff, lots of travel stuff, lots of food stuff, challenges, all kinds of crazy stuff coming up. It's going to be nice. You're going to enjoy it. Is the seafood in Florida anything like Maryland? No. I feel like the short answer is no. I have to try some more. But not especially. Yes. So glad you liked it. Maybe I'll have to try some more. I mean, there are some good seafood spots. Most of them I tried, I feel like, probably at Disney. But we need the fuel. Sounds good. Thanks, Oren. Tom, what's going on? You're great. Thank you so much, Liv. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. I'll keep working on the impressions. Keep working on the foodie stuff, the challenges. Looking forward to sharing it all with you. Have a great night. Thank you so much again for being a part of it with me. Appreciate you. And tell me, feel free to let me know right here in the comments or in the after video, in the comments over there, what videos are you most looking forward to coming up? You know, you like the foodie ones, you like the travel ones, you like the theme park ones, do you like variety, do you like challenges? Let me know. And I hope you have a fantastic Friday tomorrow and an amazing weekend. Stay positive. Challenging times, stay positive all. We got this. We got this. We're looking at the end. We're looking at the finish line. Just gotta keep charging. Keep charging. We got this. Appreciate you. Stay positive. Maybe I should make that. Maybe that should be my next wellness video. Maybe that'll be my next wellness video is staying positive in the face of the current climate and racing towards the finish line. That might be nice. So we'll think about it. Have a great night, y'all. Appreciate you. And we'll see you real soon. Thanks. And any final questions? I'll wait for them. And what else was I saying? Make sure I did this right. Fun live stream. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you. Okay. Have a great night. Thanks for being part of the fun. All right. Cool. So glad I could share the time with you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It was fantastic. It was so fun. Yeah, good hanging out. Right back at you. Right back at you. Thanks. Growth mindset. Positive attitude. That's what it's all about. Just got to drive forward. That positive attitude, that growth mindset. And stay pos. That's what it's all about. We got this. And 2021 is going to be amazing. Until next time, play on. I'll try to keep up with this chat in the comments here at the end. Looking forward to it all. Thanks. Get some tunes going. Tunes. Yeah. Play on.